This is happening in a certain situation.
No.
I want to get in, the person who actually cracked the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case, Dr. Karthikeyan. You have seen and you have also had experience, Mr. Karthikeyan, in understanding the mindset of terror groups. Now, I have a lot of information. I just want a broader perspective from you, Mr. Karthikeyan. Do you get a sense that today these groups are regrouping, that they are acting closer together, and that there is an attempt to create, because some intelligence information also told us, Mr. Karthikeyan, that there is an attempt to create communal disharmony and to spread terror. And I am actually talking about specific inputs which came, Karnataka police inputs which helped from Maharashtra police, inputs from Andhra police intelligence wing. They had busted a Lashkar supported network in Karnataka, Andhra and Maharashtra, and there was this conspiracy, they said, to target prominent politicians and to spread terror and communal disharmony. Do you worry that in what will be a politically volatile year, that these terror groups will try and take advantage of these soft spots in our terror infrastructure to create such a situation of insecurity, Mr. Karthikeyan? And I want a broader perspective from you tonight, sir, on what is happening.
It is a diabolical act, well organized by, well coordinated by terrorist group. I don't think they are going to stop here. I think the intention, as you rightly put it, is to not only to show the country as vulnerable, and also possibly to create communal riots between the two major religious groups. That must be the intention. But now again, while it's not possible for any intelligence agency to forekey every case of terrorist action, but simply telling something will happen somewhere, sometime is no intelligence at all. It's not fair.
That's true.
It must be actionable, and that's not correct at all. And certainly the intention is diabolical, and I don't think they are going to stop with this.
Sir,
I think that this is a very determined attack on the crowded area. They wanted to inflict maximum damage, killing of maximum number of innocent people, to create terror in the mind of the people, and also to put the whole country in a very vulnerable position. And it's a big challenge to the state, the entire nation. It has to be taken very seriously. It's time for all the political groups to forget their own differences, and instead of putting any color of this religion or that religion. Terrorist is a terrorist, he has no religion, he has no color. There must be a determined, all-out effort to identify these people and trace the entire larger conspiracy. This may not be just a couple of people operating. I don't believe in it. It must be a large number of people involved in this. Unless we do it, we don't know when it's going to happen again. Yeah. And if after 9/11 in America they could stop any further act, and in UK also they succeeded, it's a fact that we as a nation have failed to prevent these attacks. It's all right, you can keep shifting the blame on somebody or the other, but as a nation we have failed totally. Yeah, and if we don't take it seriously now, at least we are going to be I think going to have more serious attacks somewhere or the other.
I'm just going to say this, please don't react, Meenakshi Lekhi and Abid Rasool, to what I'm about to say. I'm saying this with all sincerity. There are people who, for example, a comment on saffron terror is made. The other side says it's a ridiculous comment. Even those who say it's a ridiculous comment realize that by reacting to a ridiculous comment, you are allowing the polarization of a situation. So I really think that both political sides have to call a ceasefire on the politics of terror. Instead of being very willing and active and enthusiastic and sometimes overreactive participants to an attempt to politicize terror, which is most unfortunate. I mean, we have seen nothing but politics over terror, Meenakshi Lekhi and Abid Rasool, over the last couple of weeks, and that was completely avoidable. And today I'm also asking this: every time terror strikes, how does the government of India expect we'll get away by denying an intelligence failure? Of course there is an intelligence failure. What is the nature of the intelligence inputs shared between the center and the states? Should the government of India immediately reveal the nature of the alert shared before this attack and other attacks, so that it establishes clearly whether the alerts are of a more routine exchange or specific inputs? If there are no specific inputs, then what does this say about the intelligence gathering in our country? if the Home Minister comes, General Bakshi, and says, I don't know if there are specific inputs on Andhra Pradesh, what does it say about the nature of intelligence gathering in our country? I mean, these terror groups will be seeing such a comment and probably laughing away that there is no specific information that they have.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely,
I just get General Bakshi coming in. Meenakshi coming back to you. No, I'm asking this question today. Every time an attack happens, we are told there is no specific information. If you have no specific information, so no rock solid information, then I think, Mr. Karthikeyan has raised a very important point. Don't tell us you had any information at all. If your information is not actionable or specific, it is useless information. It is not information at all. General Bakshi.
Arnab, it required no rocket science after the hanging of Ajmal Kasab and the recent hanging of Afzal Guru correlated.
No, I will not draw the correlation.
Very venomous.
No, I will not draw the correlation. I will not draw the correlation. I will not. No, General Bakshi. No, General Bakshi, I will interrupt you there. I will interrupt you there. No, I will interrupt you there. I am interrupting you there because I don't think. No, I am telling you that let the government tell us. Let the government tell us that they have evidence to say to that effect. Otherwise, I will not draw a correlation on these issues. These are sensitive issues. And General Bakshi, I respect you greatly, but I will stop you right there, sir, with all respect tonight. Because I will not draw that correlation. I will ask what intelligence the government have, but let's not draw that correlation out there, because that is what, the other side would want us to do. General Bakshi. No, General Bakshi. I'm sorry. Don't draw a correlation without specific information yourself.
What I am trying to state... No. Look, the retaliatory attacks were to be expected.
So
what is lacking, as you have rightly brought out,
so we have no proof. No, I'm not saying this is a retaliatory attack. This is these. No. I will not allow that. I will not allow that.
Yeah.
No, I will not. In fact, I will not allow a debate on it. No, Mr. Rasool, I will not allow a debate on it. One sec. I will not allow a debate on that angle. No, sir. No, I'm going to step in here. General Bakshi, I'm going to step in right here. No, I'm not. I am not, sir. I'm sorry. I am extremely sorry.
Right.
I am willing to discuss why we don't.
All right. I will not.
The intelligence bit is concerned.
Okay, I will leave that aside.
As far as the intelligence bit is concerned,
I would like to state here. No, Arnab, can I please?
Yeah, but don't over-speculate.
Arnab, can I come in, please?
Yeah, but don't over-speculate, sir, with all respect.
One aspect of intelligence, one aspect of intelligence is what we pick up from our electronic monitoring agencies. As time has passed, we have realized that they are aware of our monitoring capabilities and they are taking the fullest of precautions. Therefore, the requirement at this stage is to go in more and more for human intelligence, for the penetration of these cells of the various, tanzeems which have been operating and which have been trying to carry out these activities. There is something called pattern modeling in intelligence craft. If you see the pattern of some of the actions that have taken place, some of the attacks which have taken place, some of the sites have been struck repeatedly.
Yes, that's true.
In Mumbai, you saw the same bazaar being attacked, the same crowded place. So what I'm trying to say is that when you correlate the patterns of attack with the information on the reconnaissance of certain target areas which have been struck in the past, there is a kind of repeatability that they have. There was a need to strengthen the surveillance apparatus and the monitoring of this particular area.
No, I agree.
And what I was trying to state is that when you get a generalized alert, then you have to raise your alert status. You have to take some action.
No, but what happens in a generalized alert? What happens? What happens? I want to be sure. I want to be sure because I'm asking on behalf of all our viewers, Maruf. Tomorrow, if all of us go into a crowded area, a market to watch a movie or go to a fruit market or a vegetable market where thousands of people are there, right? I just want to be sure whether any specific general input is acted upon. Whether I feel Maruf any safer or whether something specific will be done to reassure me that I won't be the next target. No.
Arnab, if you look at the pattern of many of the terror attacks in India, at least in the last 5-6 years, whether it was Johri Bazaar in Mumbai on 13 July, whether it is now this market in Hyderabad today, whether it's in the past Sarojini Nagar market in Delhi, these are all crowded places. There has been very little effort on the part of whichever police force to do anything in terms of either monitoring the activities there through CCTVs or putting up a reasonable police presence there as a deterrent or involving the citizens in the whole exercise. You know, it's every man to himself and God for us all. The second point which I want to mention, I beg to differ a bit with the former CBI chief. If intelligence is not actionable, it doesn't mean you ignore it completely. You can draw inference from the intelligent. For instance, there was reconnaissance carried out in this area earlier, just as David Headley had done reconnaissance of parts of Mumbai.